So, what's the deal with moe? According to UrbanDictionary.com, moe is when your heart gets a boner. So you want to know what moe means? You sure? Moe seems to be one of those things people have difficulty explaining, but they know exactly what it is when they see it. Don't look at me crazy, you know what I'm talking about? We are gonna go through 3 definitions of what moe mean. 3 completely different definitions. Well, they're not completely different. You get what I mean? Like, you could interpret them in different ways. It's kind of like, hopefully by the end of the video, you'll know exactly what moe means or have a better idea. Okay, so the first definition is a little scholarly. I got this by way of anime.stackexchange.com and also japanesestudies.org.uk. So a guy named Patrick W. Galbraith, I think that's how you say it. He's got a PhD, or he was a PhD candidate at the University of Tokyo. Okay, this is a lot to digest. Check this out. His definition ultimately of what moe is, or what he believes it is, based off of his research, and he's a super smart guy. Both Otaku and Fujoshi describe moe fantasy as pure or set apart from reality, and it precisely is because it can give birth to such perverse and polymorphous possibilities. And it engenders virtual possibilities without limits or control. Stated another way, moe describes affect or an unstructured intensity in response to the virtual possibilities of fantasy characters, whether it is the girl child popular among men or the homosexual boys popular among women. These young characters are not part of the real world. Yeah, no kidding. And
ain't nobody got time for that.
Do not demand their partners be socially mature and responsible adults. With moe characters, men can experience love outside the confines of manhood, defined by work, and women love outside the confines of womanhood. I said womanhood. Yeah, so, just sounded like it was wrong, like there was something dirty about that. I don't know. Alrighty, here's another definition from tvtrope.com. Alright, coined in Japan in the late 90s, moe, pronounced as moe, derived from a Japanese word that means it's derived from a Japanese word that means budding, to sprout, or to bloom. It is an ill-defined otaku term that means, amongst other things, cute, huggable, or endearing. While it's sometimes used to describe a series, it's more about a specific ideal or kind of character, similar to kawaii, or I'm not sure what that word is. It has kawaii in it, so I'm assuming that may be where they derive that word from. When used as an interjection figuratively, it's used to convey that something blooms inside your heart. Okay, so I guess it means that, like, it's a building sense of satisfaction or anticipation. And if not a building sense of satisfaction or anticipation, maybe just that feeling you get when something you really want to happen happens. Is that anticipation? Do I need to look up what anticipation means? Because I really don't remember now. It's kind of making me crazy.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Okay, What does moe mean? Or is it moe?
Hey, Mo! Mo!
What?
I finished the drawer.
What do you want me to do? Kiss you?
Well,
Go on, put it over there.
Thank God it isn't mo, because... Alright, I feel like we got off track a little bit. Alright, so here's the last definition of moe. And I use that term definition loosely. Keep that in mind. Moe is a Japanese term used in connection with manga or anime to describe something precious, usually, but not always, the ideal of youthful and innocent femininity. Written with the kanji for to bud or sprout, which we went over earlier, the concept covers a range of ideal behavior for youthful female characters in manga or anime. Wait a minute, now you're telling me it only has to do with female characters? I kind of like the idea that moe was more of a feeling you got when something you really liked or really were looking forward to or really enjoyed came to fruition, like a relationship blossoming or maybe a character learning how to do something new. Someone who doesn't realize that you don't like them finally getting that message and leaving you alone. To be moe, a character can be eager or perky, not overly independent, and call forth a desire in the viewer to protect them and nurture them. The term is also used to describe any preciously cute item. There is an animal mascot character store in Tokyo called Moe. There is a lot of debate over the crossover between Moe fandom and lolicon. While the crossover exists among fans and products, the two genres are not synonymous. Alright, so I want to get this off real quick, like real clear, crisp, clear, crisp. Lolicon is nasty, son. Like, I know, and I've seen people on the internet post stuff and be like, I'm such a, like, lolicon, you know, for lack of a better term, stan or something. About to be standing in prison, son. That's just nasty, though. Like, for real? Attracted to little girls? Like, it says sexually attractive, so like dudes be like, man, I got the whole house to myself, let me open up my manga and look at this little kid and yes. What have we learned today? It feels like moe is one of those deals that it's really hard to describe. Even though we had 3 different, you know, versions of what it may mean, I feel like it's just one of those things, you really know it when you see it, but it's really hard to describe it. Definitely doesn't mean I'm attracted to little girls.
Judge face.
Oh wait, that's all you lolicon fans.
Judge face. Judge face.
Want to thank you guys for watching today's video. Like, subscribe, share, you know the drill. Tell everybody about the channel, Shock Value TV, SV Movie Blog, all the other things we do on this channel. I'm on Twitter at DesmondChilds1. And yeah, I will see you guys